A common lament in winter is the lack of sunlight. It is particularly acute in Canada as the sun rises after most people begin their workday and sets before supper. The dark can be oppressive, and we retreat to the warmth of the hearth or cocoon under our covers in our brightly lit homes. But the darkness of Advent and winter also comes with a gift that many of us miss: the night sky. Stargazing in the winter time is a rewarding, if cold, activity in the winter months. And I have found that the wonders of the night sky are a powerful devotional time. For me, stargazing and astronomy is a spiritual, prayerful exercise. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy the science of it, and I learn as much about it as I can, but ultimately it is about immersing myself in the awe of the universe around us. What we see at this time of year is deeply connected to the stories that we tell at Christmas time. Take a careful look at Job, and you can find several of the constellations in our skies get top billing when we are asked to ponder the wonders of creation. More famously, the Gospel of Matthew tells of Magi from the east seeking out the infant Jesus because they saw his star in its rising. While the Star of Bethlehem is an occasion for story rather than science, ancients often observed the stars in ways that would remind them of our foundational stories. Greek mythology provided the framework that scientists still use today to help us locate and observe stars in the sky. In the winter months, some of the brightest stars in our sky twinkle away while we huddle in our homes. Some of these are bright enough that you can see them even under the bright city lights that would otherwise wash out the fainter stars. In late November and continuing through the winter, you can see 3 distinct stars that begin to march across the sky from the southeast, westward leading, rising earlier and earlier with each passing night. These are the stars Alnitak, Alniam, and Mintaka, forming what is known widely as Orion's Belt. Yet they've gone by other names too, sometimes called the Three Sisters, named after faith, hope, and love from Paul's first letter to the Corinthians. Or even more seasonally appropriate, they're known as the Three Kings, directly from the Gospel of Matthew. Seen at Christmas time and beyond, they make their way across the sky, reminding us of the story of the Magi who searched the heavens for the signs that led them to the Christ child. During the winter months, you can see them slowly trace their steps across the night sky from east to west. But it gets better. You might need to get away from the bright city lights that wash them out, but if you look just below these 3 bright stars, you can see what appears to be 3 fainter stars in a vertical line. This is sometimes called Orion's sword. The one in the middle might look a little fuzzy, and it is rather special. If you have a pair of binoculars, you can see what looks to be a glowing cloud surrounded and filled with stars. Astronomers call this Messier 42, or the Great Orion Nebula, a cloud of interstellar gas with a cluster of infant stars at its core. Some 1,400 light years away, it is a nursery in the process of giving birth to new stars, and with it the potential of new life with every point of light. When the psalmist first sang, "The heavens are telling the glory of God" in Psalm 19, they may not have known how truly profound this is. In this slice of sky, we see creation itself in motion, only seeming to be frozen and timeless because our lives are fleeting moments of time relative to the universe around us. New stars, new systems, and even new life are hardwired into the very fabric of creation, and the evidence for it is right over our heads, just beyond what we can see. There's so much that we miss in the world and universe around us, and every once in a while, we need to stop and to pay attention and open ourselves up to the wonders of God's universe.